Today we're going to show you how to sharpen the chainsaw. Some maintenance tips, and we'll do it for the amateurs. We'll sharpen it the amateur way, and then we'll do a more advanced way of sharpening the chainsaws. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I cut for many years. I probably cut for 30 years. I cut for the transmission. I cut the transmission lines for the power company for, how long was that? 6 years in chainsaw. Then I went to brush saw for another 6 or 7. So yeah, I've been there about 14 years. So I learned a thing or two on that, because time's money when you're doing that. That's not hourly. You get paid by the piece or by the hectare. So you gotta be fast. You gotta know what you're doing. Okay. So alright, let's get this set up over, and then we'll go over the sharpening, some of the basics. Alright, here we got a Husqvarna 555. Before we start today, we will clean this filter. It's not too bad. We'll just pretend we cleaned it. See, and that pops off right there, like just like that. It comes out, see? See? And then yeah, just pop it back. Soap and water, and then dry it off someplace overnight. And you're good to go in the morning. You want a clean filter every morning before you start. So you want to clean that at night time when you're going to take it home, take the filter home and clean it. Don't got to clean it every night, but sure makes for good practice. Anyways, now, first thing before you sharpen this chainsaw, you want to make sure that it's tight enough, because you don't want it, see the play, when you're sharpening you get all kinds of play, so you know you can't be sharpening a loose chain. Can, but yeah, you know, it's better if you got a tight chain. So you just undo these bolts and you do them separately and a little at a time, right? Then there's a screw right here, and then you just tighten that up until you, whatever the specs are in your book. I don't even need specs anymore. I just, there, right about, that's pretty good right there. And then tighten her up, like I say, each bolt a little bit at a time. We want to torque those bolts evenly. Now you're ready for sharpening. Oh yeah, see? See? Alright. That's your first tip for today. Let's see here. Alright, second tip. You can, what's this chain here? Let me get the box. Gotta have the box. This is a 3/8 chain. So you could use a 3/16 file, but I prefer the 732. It's a little bigger. I don't know if you can see that or not. You can tell the difference. Try to get in there nice close. One of these files is not like the other. Anyways, why do I use a bigger file? Is gives you bigger teeth. Bigger teeth equals bigger chips. Bigger chips means cut faster. Cutting faster is better because time is money. All right, so you gotta get your angles. You got to read in your book there for your angles. And this is, I believe this is 30 degrees. See, I don't even need that stuff anymore because you can just tell. You're just so used to it. On this chain, you got the there's a little line there. Anyways, I don't know if you can see that, and it helps you. So usually I have a handle. Couldn't find it. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna. It's mostly sharp, anyways. We're just gonna go over a few things. So what you want to do is you want to try to do the same amount on each teeth. So if it's really dull and you got to, you got to go, say 5 times, and try to do 5 on the next one, and the next one, and then so on. And then same as the other side. You do 5 on each one of those too, right? Right, so try to do 5 on each teeth. Try to keep them even or close to it. Okay. Now for your drag teeth. Yeah. You got a flat file, then you got one of these. See, put that over top like that, and then you just work on your drag teeth that way, and that way this guide does not let you go beyond the limits for safety. See if I can get a better look at that. See, and it just fits on top of the chain, and you get your drag teeth down with it. Do I need it? Hell no, I don't use that anymore. And once you've been doing this for a while, you don't need that. If you are cutting softwood, you could probably go a little lower than this, and it shouldn't pull too much, and you'll get big chips. Big chips means faster cut. Faster cuts means time is money, so you'll make more money, and you'll know if you knocked your drag teeth down too much, she'll start pulling it that way. See, and it might tire you out for the end of the day. And if you don't go a little too much, then don't worry about it. Just bear with it, and the next time you sharpen your teeth, it'll catch up to your drag teeth a little bit, and they'll even out. Okay, so that's your tip on your drag teeth for some of you amateurs. All right, what else? Let's see. Always keep a spare spark plug in your bag. spare chain, of course, spare file, spare, that's about it. And you have safety glasses, hard hat, and your hearing protection. And don't forget your chainsaw safety pants and boots. Alright. Okay, let's move on to some more advanced sharpening. Alright. Well, you can sharpen, you take your chainsaw, put it on a stump, back of a pickup truck, take it home, take your chain off, put it in a vise. I see all kinds of things on YouTube. I don't know why they would do that, waste their time doing all that. Because time is money. So in the transmission line, and that's the big power lines that go through the woods, and there's nothing there except for woods. And you got to walk way in sometimes and start cutting. Cut one tree down, cut it up, walk to the next tree, cut it down, cut it up, walk to the next tree, cut all day long. Your saw never stops unless you need something to eat or something like that. It's not like logging that you're running that saw continuously. So sometimes you really don't have a stump to put it on to sharpen or whatever. All you got is the ground. Because you're cutting, you got to have low stumps. So, you know, yeah, you could cut a tree, I guess, with a dull saw and just have that stump and then cut the stump after you're done. But I learned to sharpen this on the ground and quite effectively. So we're going to teach you that. Right. Always got to have gloves when you're sharpening. I like these little cotton gloves. Let's do it with both hands. I should have both hands. And you're supposed to use a glove when you're sharpening too, according to the safety audit, which you get a lot of safety audit people on power lines from the forestry company and the power company. Busy, busy, busy. Those guys coming around. All right. So you really don't have a stump to sharpen that. You got two nice good pair of legs, and you can just hang on. Look, you can hang on the saw just like that, and then you can get up close and personal with each and every tooth. You can really see what's going on. I have to use readers now because I'm getting old, but look at that. See, this is like a vise, right? And fast too, because the gravity actually helps you because you're sharpening on a downward motion. Okay. So you do that side, and then you count each. Or you try to get it. It doesn't have to be, you know, a perfect 5 or whatever. Really, you're looking at the teeth, and if it's sharp, move on. You know. But yeah, you want to try to wear the teeth evenly. So now you want to do the other side, and then you just go like this. And like that. Your legs got it like that. Look at that. It's like a vise. See how the glove works? Look at that. Now I could start way down here too. Alright. This one. And then I can do this one. Then I can do this one. And then I can go all the way down about like about there, I guess. this very comfortable technique, sharpening a chainsaw this way. Don't knock it till you try it, because it's really fast, comfortable, and it's work that you can do while you're sitting down. Okay? Anyways, I'm not here to sharpen this whole thing for you. Let's see. Am I missing anything? That's more advanced type sharpening for being very quick. The quicker you are sharpening, the quicker you get back to cutting. The faster you get cutting, the more money you make. Time is money. Cut, cut, cut. Alright. Now, this is a, did I say that's what this was? It's a 555. It's just commercial grade. I don't, there's economy models in both the Huskies and the Stills, and I always like to go with the professional grade, commercial grade, whatever you call it, because they really last a lot longer. They're built a lot better, with a lot better parts. Okay? And that would be my suggestion to go. It costs a little more, sure, but I think it's worth it, especially if you are cutting for a living. You don't want to be breaking down all the time with a cheap old saw, right? Yeah. And this is the old Still. This is a 270 MS. I lost the thing on that, but yeah, it's a 270 MS, and that worked great for years. Yeah, but I do like the Huskies also. So those are the two best brands that I know of, Stills and the Huskies. That's about it. Sure is a nice day up in here. Yep, well, I don't have time to take the chain off a chainsaw and go put it on a vise and sharpen it that way. I've seen some of the YouTubes, like, yeah. No. Anyways, show you some quick sharpening techniques, and I probably missed a few things, but oh well, you'll pick it up yourself anyways. Remember, time is money. Thanks.